So, a couple days ago, I kind of talked about how I was done being silent. I am going to speak my truth, tell you how I feel, put myself out there more. And how I've really been feeling lately is that we're not focusing our energy in the right place. Right now, with what is going on in the world, we really need to focus on our bodies, building healthy, strong, resilient bodies that can fight off infection. We know that obesity is a huge risk factor in poor outcomes, not only for viruses, infections, but overall health in general, having metabolic dysfunction, being on medications, heart issues, blood pressure, diabetes, all sorts of things. So we really need to just get back to the basics of living a healthy lifestyle. And I was taking a minute to think, like, where did my journey begin when living a healthy lifestyle? And what habits do I have that I've had for a really long time that support my living a healthy lifestyle? And it goes back to such simple things like water, for example, drinking enough clean water every day. And I don't think enough people do this. Sure, they're drinking something, but a soda doesn't count, not even close. Coffee doesn't count. You want to be drinking pure, clean water. So for me, this has been a habit for a really long time. I'm every day, minimum, getting 75 ounces of water in, minimum. Definitely more if it's hot out and I'm sweating, or if I'm exercising and sweating, I'm definitely getting more than 75 ounces. And where I tell people to start is take your body weight, divide it in half. So if you weigh 150 pounds, half of that is 75. Drink 75 ounces of water. Do I weigh 150 pounds? No. But do I drink 75 ounces of water every day? Yes, because that, from what I've noticed, is my sweet spot, right? And it just takes tweaking, and you listen to your body and figure out what number is going to be right for you. Get a water bottle you love, you know, keep it with you all the time. I never go anywhere without a water bottle. I bring a water bottle with me in the car, into stores when we're places, to the zoo, to the pool, like even to like my parents' house. I'm always bringing a water bottle. It's just a habit for me. And I think making these changes a habit and just ingraining them into your lifestyle, that is the key. And that's where so many people kind of get tripped up. They think, especially like beginning of the year, I'm going to be healthier, right? And they go on a diet, or they do a Whole30, or whatever it is. They join a gym and they're like, I'm going to do it. And they might do it for a little while, and like completing a Whole30 is amazing, but it's what happens after those 30 days or after those first couple months at the gym. That's what matters. That's why creating these small habits, that is the sweet spot, the money. That's where it's at. That's where we turn diets and a small season of trying to lose weight into lasting health, resilient health, optimal health. And it all just kind of snowballs from there. Start with water, like I think these habits, they take discipline and they take consistency. Building our healthy bodies, resilient bodies takes discipline, and it takes consistency. And they're easy to do. It is so easy for me to drink water every day. It is so easy for me to eat vegetables with every meal, but they're also easy not to do, right? If they're easy to do, they're easy not to do. You have to be disciplined. You have to go back to like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And always come back to that. I am doing this so I don't get sick. I am doing this so I have the energy to play with my kids. I'm doing this so I can walk my daughter down the aisle. I am doing this so I can meet my grandkids, my great grandkids. I am doing this for my future, my family's future. Always go back to that when it gets hard. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up before it's a habit. Just keep going. And sometimes I think we feel like we have a lot of bad habits that we have to break, whether it be soda or snacking before bed or laying on the couch and not getting up and going for a walk after dinner. And I feel like breaking bad habits are kind of like a breakup, right? Like you're like, I'm going to break up with this guy. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop. I know he's not good for me. And you do it. And then like a couple days later, you're like, okay, I'm really missing him right now. I'm really missing him. Like, oh my gosh, what happened? Maybe I should go back. This isn't working. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back. Right. But if you push and like you keep your eye on the prize, you keep in your mind like what you did this for, you're going to push past that discomfort. You're going to get out on the other side. And then you're going to look back like a year later and be like, thank God I didn't give up. Right. Like, oh, where would I be now if I would have given up? Just think about that. Like in a year, where could you be? Where could your health be? And it might not be easy, but it is so worth it. Having your health is so worth it. From someone who has gone from like literally not being able to sit on the floor and play with my daughter, being so tired, I had to lay down, to going all day, every day from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., not having to take a break. Like it's so worth it. And it can happen for you. It can. Like, don't put that energy out there that you can't have lasting health, because you can. You're worth it. It's not somebody else's idea. Like everyone can have it. You can have it. It's not something that only other people can have. I want you to believe that you can have it. And it starts with these small habits. Totally. Like I would love for you to DM me, leave a comment, send me a message, and tell me where you're struggling with your habits. What bad habits are you trying to break? What good habits are you having a hard time making lifestyle changes? Like, what is that for you? I really want to know. Okay. So if you're watching the replay, leave that in the comment for me because I'm super curious to hear and I want to talk about this more.